Hello and welcome to the Online Trainers Podcast, where we go behind the scenes to uncover the latest tactics and strategies top trainers around the world are using to get more clients, dominate their marketplace, and get their clients amazing results. There is absolutely no fluff here. I'm your host, Lynn Trin. Welcome to episode 207 on the Online Trainers Podcast. Today's topic is you need to learn marketing. Welcome back to another episode on the Online Trainers Podcast. So today, I'm just a bit baffled. The reasons why I'm super baffled when I'm doing this show is, I've been quite active on social media, doing some nice blog posts on social media. And the biggest thing that I saw, I put out this post that trainers, if they can't sell, they need a market, and it created an uproar. And this guy just was like, well, you shouldn't be marketing your services. If you're so good, people will come to you. If you're the best, people will come to you. And I just laughed. Now, a lot of the times I don't get into I don't get into heated arguments at all. I just thank him for his opinion and I move on. Why? Simply because we have a company to run, and ultimately I've got more shit to produce, and so should you. And when we get into heated arguments, guess what? The outcome is nothing. Nothing good actually happens. Okay, so inside of this, I found it really funny that he said, if you're the best, you'll get clients anyway. And I'm here to tell you otherwise. I'm here to tell you that if you're the best, that's one area, okay, to building a successful company, a successful business, and being a business owner. Okay, but if you're the best, don't expect that people come to you. Okay, people go to those who market. People go to those who market authentically. Okay, and market inauthentically. And we see the marketing across the board. And I see marketing across the board. How many times do you jump on Instagram and you're like, holy crap, like I can't believe they're actually doing that. That's so slimy, right? And it's driven by inauthentic marketing. It's driven by, hey, I took this supplement to get this body. And it's like, no, you didn't. You just injected a whole bunch of peptide steroids and did X, Y, and Z, right? But there's an authentic way to market. And when you begin to market authentically, what you're going to realize is you're going to attract people. And if you don't understand marketing is very, very simple. Marketing is your ability to add value to the marketplace and show your area of expertise, that you can stand out, become an authority, and create the desire for your product. That sounds all fancy, all well and good. Now, I didn't get marketing. I just thought, okay, well, marketing is just putting out before and after photos. No. Marketing is not putting out before and after photos. Marketing, if you want to grow a business, and here's the argument I'm going to formulate, the very best in the world at their craft are generally professors at universities. They've got PhDs, they're very smart, they're research driven, and yet they're getting paid $70,000 a year. Okay? They're getting $7,000 a year to be a lecturer at a university. And so what I want you to understand right now is that the best do not grow the best business. Okay, you have to, if you want to grow the biggest business, if you want to have freedom, you want to have profit, you want to affect and impact more people, then unfortunately, you're going to have to learn to market. Okay, but the good news is, guess what? So many personal trainers are resistant to marketing. Now, right now, there's a gap that if you begin to learn marketing, your business will grow. And it begins with listening to this podcast for one, but opening up your eyes and understanding, okay, what does it mean to market? Marketing means that, number one, you are known as the ultimate solution inside of your niche space. This is where I went back to the other episode where I was like, you need to double down. And so when I look at these trainers and I go, well, if you're the best inside of your field, okay, cool. Well, are you telling me right now? Like I literally just jumped on his profile and I was about to go to him, hey dude, so clearly you're not the best in your field because you don't have any clients, right? That was the response that I was triggered with. But moving along, I want to share that no matter how good you are, if you don't show people how good you are, it doesn't matter. Okay, if people don't see how good you are, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you think you are. It doesn't matter what the clients are getting results with. If you don't show it, if you don't market it, if you don't talk about it, if you don't actually add value to people's lives, then you're not going to be any good, right? You're not going to grow a good business. And so I want to share this with you because if you're struggling for cash flow right now, if you're struggling to get traction, if you're going, well, Lynn, what do I need to do? Number one, stand out first by actually doubling down and focusing on one key area. And the second thing is begin to learn marketing, begin to add value, begin to teach, begin to put yourself out there. A big thing that I talked about in 2017 was going live on Facebook. I said, go live. You know what? I think about this as like running a race. You're running a race with 20,000 personal trainers, and then guess how many trainers fail at the first hurdle of actually going live consistently? All right, there's like 70% of trainers just drop off. But what you don't see is the people that drop off. What you do see is the 30% that continue to run. And so you go, holy crap, I've got all these competitors. You actually don't see how far you've moved ahead of them. And when you realize that inside of being the best, there are very few people, then it becomes an easy race. Okay. So we're going to begin the conversation on marketing. And around marketing, I want you to understand marketing is all simply about adding value and being able to tell stories. Tell stories of your prospect's pain. Tell stories about their feelings. Tell stories about where they currently are. If you can tell the biggest thing in marketing I want to share with you, if you can avoid anything else, but you listen to this and you take this one note down, if you know your marketplace so well and you have an ability to tell their story better than they can themselves, that is, you can go inside of their mind. You can go, this is how you're feeling every day and this is why you're feeling it and this is how you live. And if you can create an image and create metaphors and create that imagery around their whole life for them to see, they're going to be like, holy crap, you know me inside out. And if you can tell them their pain, guess what happens? They're going to be like, so what do I do? I know I'm experiencing this pain. You know I'm experiencing this pain. So how did you get out of it? Is the natural reaction. Okay, so you need to be able to break what I like to call belief patterns. You need to be able to break their belief, tell stories, and actually be able to relay their pain deeper than they can. And how do you do that? Well, you simply double down. And this goes back down to being the expert of one thing. You see, if I'm training mums, dad, I'm training the whole general pop, the only pain I'm going to dig into is the fact that they want to lose some weight. But if I worked with dads, I get to play on his inability to lead, his energy levels, his inability to have intimacy with his wife because he just doesn't have the testosterone, or maybe he's very disappointing, or maybe his wife is so sick and tired of him not actually following through on his word. Things like that will allow you to actually understand them, help them, and innovate for them. Now, marketing is very, very powerful. But like I said, if you are the best, and you need to become the best, then you need to be able to show it and prove it and understand it and put in effort to be able to talk to them and convey. People don't automatically just move towards you. People get marketed to, and then the marketing hits on their pain points, their insufficiencies. What you need to do is you need to be able to hit them and understand them and show them that you understand them. And by you understanding them and by you actually being able to convey their stories better than they can themselves, they'll be driven to take action, which will be naturally a consequence of coming towards your business or moving towards you. And you keep doing that and you create the undeniable truth, then fantastic. Now, marketing goes with this. And you're like, well, Lynn, that's bad. I shouldn't market. I shouldn't tell people's pain. I shouldn't dig into it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's have this scenario. Why not? Because I don't know. I don't know if I can help them. Okay, well, why don't you learn how to help them? And the biggest thing I can share with personal trainers, I think I shared this in an episode earlier, and I said, okay, what you really need to do is you need to be able to take off your PT hat. You need to be able to stop thinking that you are a trainer and a diet. And I told you this, experts are made. Experts are made. You can use your health and fitness foundation, but if you begin to study, if you begin to learn, you begin to grow, you begin to look for answers, you begin to go, I want to be the best at helping dads ultimately reclaim their life and have a phenomenal life and be a great leader to their family, then what are you going to need to learn? And more importantly, what are you going to need to do? And this is the question that a lot of people don't actually go through and answer. And they don't go through and answer this simply because they go, well, I want to make money doing PT and I don't want to do anything else. And I sigh, because as personal trainers, you and I have so much potential. I mean, I started out as a personal trainer. I do so much more than that now, not because I stayed in my own lane as a personal trainer. I grew, I developed, I learned how to problem solve. I learned shit. I doubled down on my craft. And what I'm trying to tell you is if you want the same freedom for you, if you want to build a business, you want to have more impact, you need to do the same. It's not about trying to stay the same and making money with what you have. It's about trying to learn more, trying to grow. So the biggest thing I can implore you to do today is begin to understand marketing, because unfortunately, if you do not understand marketing, you'll be able to attract nobody. Being able to attract nobody actually helps nobody as well. It doesn't help you, it doesn't help them. All right, now with that being said, that is a wrap from me today. And of course, like anything, if you have any questions, head on over to my Facebook page. Now, there's obviously a lot of free content on there, but feel free to shoot me a message on there. And of course, there might be a bot, and you might actually see someone from my team, or you actually might get me. All right, so I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next podcast episode. Alright, if you enjoyed this podcast, please leave me a 5-star review on iTunes and feel free to leave a review, and that way I can respond and I can take that on board in developing content to serve you. Now, if you're not a part of the Online Trainers Club on Facebook, please do yourself a favor and be a part of the conversation. That's where I add daily tips, tricks, and strategies on how you can build out funnels, how you can get more clients, and ultimately become a better online coach. Thank you for listening.